So if the lot ain't great, let me know. Bait room's still inoperable at the moment. So I'm gonna show you what we got tonight. Neely, watch out. Your bare feet, you're gonna step on them baits. All right, so I'll show you what we got. We got a lot of different stuff tonight. We got common stuff, we got vintage stuff, we got rare stuff. If you guys want to kind of see a preview on my YouTube channel, it's in there. What's up, Darius? So I'll run through these boxes real quick. All right, so this box right here, we've got a bunch of deep divers, fat-free shads, rattling baits, stuff like that, spooks. And then over here, behind me, we're going to try to run all this tonight. I don't know if I got enough time. I got work tonight, so I got to get off here about 10. But yeah, there's a man, baby one minus right there. We got pre-Pradco bandits everywhere. There's chrome blue, hot lips, you name it. There's some head and dying flutters, more bandits. There's a couple warts in here. Lots of build ants baits. You guys wanting flat A's. So we're just going to go through all these boxes tonight. It's all going to be sudden death. So 20-second sudden death tonight on everything. Big pre-Pradco show, February 7th at 6:30. Yeah, I know. I think you're going over to Wes's house. He told me about it. I just bought 86 pre-Pradcos today. So I actually bought like 400 baits. So that'll be coming up soon. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. If you guys know of anything y'all want, let me know. We'll start it off. We'll start off with some deep divers, and some of these probably need clean up. And I'll let you know these aren't perfect. You in Texas? No, I'm in Kentucky, homie. But dude, I gotta get some glasses. Everything's been fuzzy to me lately. This medication I'm on is killing me. So anyway, we're gonna start everything at $1. We'll run some giveaways tonight. We give away for some 6 cents baits and stuff like that. I heard that, but we're gonna have another Whatnot stream Super Bowl Sunday, and I will be doing a lot of wee baits. So if you know what wee baits are, they're very rare. But anyway, let's just start off. Here's a fat-free shad. Some of these will have some light hook rash, but that's why we're starting at $1. Thank you for the beard. But here's a sparkle chartreuse and blue. This is the BD6. These are discontinued, by the way. Yes, sir. West England baits. All right, here we go. Bait number 1. We're going to do 20-second sudden death. Right. Ready? Here we go. Fat-free shad, chartreuse blue sparkle. And like sudden death, when the clock runs out, it is done. Good color right here. This is a fish catcher. Does have a little bit of tiny rash on it. I didn't really clean a lot of these baits, so it is what it is. Thank you, Little Rich. And if you spend $100 tonight, I'll throw you in some Strike Force Fish Attracting. Or I'll throw you in a free 6 cents bait in the package. All right, there's number 1. My helper, Neely, has decided not to help me. That seems to happen quite a bit. All right, how about another fat-free shad? This is a BDS6. This one's not a build ants, but this one is citrus. It does have a little bit of hook rash. Here we go. I got a bunch of fat-free shads tonight, so if you miss out, chances are you're going to get another chance at 1, maybe 2 more. Sudden death. Last bid wins it. Thank you, Gravy. Gravy, how you been doing, my friend? We're going to get back to streaming on YouTube. I can't decide if I'm going to stick with Wednesday or go to Thursday nights. Oops. All right, here we go. I'm going to do this as a pair, okay? We've got a pair here. These are 2 Spro Little John DDs. So I've got a chartreuse and blue sparkle, and then I've got Nasty Shad, which is their version of Sexy Shad. And the hooks are definitely sharp. So let's do a 2-for-1 right here. 20 seconds on the 2 Spros. 2 deep diving Spros. Good fish catching colors. They got a little bit of tackle box rash on them, nothing crazy. They definitely, the one thing I like about Spros, these things run really true and they cast really far. Little Rich, good buy right there. $4 a piece, can't beat that. Let's see here. Let's do another 2 for. Let's do another 2. There's 2 topwater baits. These are Heading Dying Flutters. So if you like a devil's horse, they're the same kind of style. So this is a really cool one. This is a little zebra. And then this one's kind of like a little spooky. Both same size. We'll do a 2-for-1. Here we go. 20 seconds, sudden death. Heading Dying Flutters. Prop baits. Yeah, dude, these will kill it in Florida, southern Georgia. Great on post-spawn bass. Great on spawning bass. Thank you, Mike. Made your first purchase. I tell you what, Mike, that's your first purchase. I'm going to send you a free bait in your order. I always do that. First-time buyers, they get a free bait in their order. I've got more of these dying flutters too. I do got XRK 50 we're going to run here in just a few minutes. All right, here we go. Here's another Spro. This one's like brand new. So this is a Citrus Little John DD. Got the scale pattern on it and everything, if you can see. Citrus scales. Here we go. 20 seconds. This one is like brand new. By the way, I met a lot of you guys over at the East Tennessee Fishing Show. A lot of guys said they saw me on Whatnot, and that's really cool. I love meeting people all the time. Thank you, Buzz Bait. I wish I had a cool background. The way my kitchen's laid out, it's kind of hard. I got a whale bag with my first purchase. Worms. I got worms. Yes, sir. All right, here's a Bagley. This is an old Killer B. Actually, is a Bagley Balsa B2 and a Tennessee Shad, but it does have a chip back here. But you know, you can get it repainted or you can have it fixed. This is an old bait. I don't think it's brass, but let's try running it. If we don't get it, no big deal. I'll send it to somebody to get it refixed. Old Bagley Balsa B2. Hoping to try next year's day. Yeah, dude. I've heard that Roanoke show's good. I've heard the New England show's good as well. All right, Gut Hook. He's going to take that down. I'll give it to him Friday when we go fishing. So, used to, everybody was hunting Bagleys, and it was insane some of the prices Bagleys would get. Now, for the most part, they're just not worth a whole lot. I think the market's got too many of them. All right, there we go. Fat-free shad. Here's another one. It's a little foxy shad. This is a number 5. Kind of mid-depth. 10 to 12 feet right here. Yep. Dude, the fishing has been tough the last 3 days. I quit on them yesterday. There we go. Fat-free shad and foxy shad. I believe this is the BD5. We're about 12 foot right here. Good deal at $1. It's hard to pass those up. Gravy. Goodbye, gravy. I do have some Bill Dance ones that'll be coming up pretty soon. All right. All right. How about you vintage crankbait people? How about, and this one can clean up. It's got some little film on it, but it shouldn't be too bad. This is a jointed little jitterbug here. Arbogast jitterbug. It's jointed, kind of a frog pattern. I'm not a huge vintage antique guy, so maybe it's too cheap. I don't know. Let's run it. Here we go. Jointed jitterbug. Old school bait here. I think maybe somebody painted on the belly. I don't know. It's got a metal lip on it. I have quite a few requests for these jointed jitterbugs, but I just never really have many of them. Rocco, first purchase. Thanks, Rocco. I'll send you a free bait. Matter of fact, I'll give you this right here. This is a Berkeley square bill. That'll go in here. Package here. Put them both in here for you. What's up, Martin? It's been a while since I've been on Whatnot. How you been doing? All right. Here's another vintage topwater. Of course, I can't get those. All right. This is a Headin' Tiny Chugger. Little Headin' Tiny Chugger. Little vintage topwater bait here. Kind of like their version of a popper. Here we go. Headin' Tiny Chugger. Started at $1. Somebody's kicked it off here. I don't know a whole lot about these old school, true vintage, which it's really weird that 80s baits are vintage to me. But heck, that's 40 years ago. Hey, we got another first time purchase. Thank you so much, guys. If you don't know, if it's your first time buy, I usually throw a free bait in with your package, just as a way of me saying thank you. And I tell you what, I got one for you here. Put in your package. We'll give you a little Bomber Shallow A. Somebody's painted the back, but this is a great fish catching color. So now we got 2 baits for $3. All right. Let's move on to a different part of the box. All right, guys. More topwater. How about the old Chugging Spook? The old Chugging Spook, and this one is bone with a pink and chartreuse belly. Chugging Spook, bone, pink chartreuse belly. I like the Chugging Spook, so I really like the Chugging Spook when there's some ripple on the water. It spits really good, and it's got them knockers. We like them knockers. Someone's put some oversized KVD trebles on here too. So, congratulations, Mike Moore. Anybody looking for anything specific? All I got is hard baits tonight. If I may have something, I do have a man's baby -1 on a really good color, double stamp. I'm fixing to run an XRK 51 knocker. Just a little bit. Here's a cool bait. This is a Headin' Meadow Mouse. So I don't know if they make these anymore or not, but it's kind of got this little fake leather tail. Um, Really cool little bait. Nice little display piece. I don't think they're worth a whole lot. You know, I don't think it's worth over 10 or 15 bucks, but really cool bait here nonetheless. Let's run it. Deep divers, all right, little Rich. I got more coming up for you, buddy. Square bills, all right. I'll have some of those. Little metal mouse, vintage bait, sudden death. First purchase. Oh, Gramps. For some reason it says payment didn't go through. Check your PayPal or whatnot. I'll link it to PayPal. Sometimes if it goes directly to your debit card, they reject it because they don't recognize it. But I'm gonna go ahead and mark this down here for you. It's not a big issue. I'll go ahead and put it in the bag for you. But I think you've gotten to the end of the show to fix the payment deal. So if he fixes it, it's his. I'm sure he will. All right, deep cranks. Here we go. Here's a BD6 fat-free shad in root beer. There's that old root beer. See if I can move this and it gets a little bit better light. My lampshade's killing me. All right, here we go. Root beer BD6 fat-free shad starting at $1. Here we go. Then I got another. I'm gonna run a couple Bill Nance fat-free shad after this. Little Rich gonna take it down for $2. Good deal. Good deal. All right, here we go. I'll run this as a pair. I got two Bill Nance fat-free shads. One of them is, honestly, it's got some gunk on it. So here's a Bill Nance fat-free shad. This one's gizzard. It's got some rash and some weird stuff on it. But then I've got a mint one. This one's green shad. Bill Nance fat-free shad BD6. Really, really good one. I do have one OG wart. I sure do. I got some Bagleys. Here we go. We're running them for both. Bill Nance fat-free number 6 and green shad, and then one in gizzard that's a little messed up. So run these. Dang, I'm gonna let this dude get away with the fat-free Bill Nance. Oh, there they come. Snipers at the bottom. Little Rich is loading up tonight, guys. Loading up. Might as well load out on the deep dives before summer gets here. How about some more Bill Nance? All right, here we go. I'm gonna do these two. Here's a Bill Nance fat-free guppy and citrus. It's got one little spot on it. Fat-free guppy and citrus, and the Bill Nance scale, and then a regular fat-free shad guppy. Here we go. 2 for 1. One Bill Nance and one regular citrus fat-free guppies. Got 20 seconds. Last bid wins. Hey, Charlie's Baits made a first purchase. Congrats on that. I'll send you a free bait. And I'm going to give you a little Academy popper. So you got 3 for 1. Pretty good deal on that, my friend. All right. Can y'all hear me? All right. I think most people know better if I'm like streaming on YouTube or anywhere to don't call me because I'm on my phone. That just makes me so mad. All right. Back to where we're at. Here we go. Y'all want high dollar bait? Here we go. Here's a XRK 50 Royal Shad one knocker. Y'all can hear the knocker in it. We'll run this and then we'll run a giveaway. Here we go. XRK one knocker. Starting it at $1. This is about a $30 bait. It's in great shape too, by the way. I got 20 seconds to fight over it. Last bidder wins. I'll get a giveaway in just a minute, man. Thank you, 513 Plumbing. There's a lot of people that seem to always just join streams for giveaways. They don't ever buy nothing, which is fine. I don't really care, but I'll see people begging for giveaways in like 10 different whatnot channels. But that's fine. I don't do them. Here we go. Let's put this giveaway up here. Giveaway number 1 is live. All right, check this out. Here we go. Cool, unique bait. Kevin Van Dam Pro Autograph Series. You buy that big lot on Facebook you wanted? Yeah, I did. Kevin Van Dam Pro Autograph Series Long A. It is, I think it's live. What's up, James? Here we go. These are tough to find. The clown color. Starting at $1. There's also some KVD Smithwick Rogues out there. I think I've got 1 or 2. Sudden death, guys. Last bid wins. No, I didn't get those knockers. Hey, did we get a first-time buyer? $5 on that. It's a really good deal. Congratulations on that. Congratulations on that. They're pretty tough to find. How about a Rick Klon bait? Here we go. Rick Klon RC 3.5 DD rattling. So this is the 3.5 DD Rick Klon bait. Man, listen how loud that thing is. Now, these are kind of tough too. Probably $15, $20 bait. We started at $1 tonight. Here we go. Lucky Craft. Discontinued Rick Klon 3.5 DD RT. Little Rich going to take it down. $8 going Rich. This is kind of a crankbait guys show. The next box is going to have some bandits in it. I'm going to try to run through this one first. Here's another bomber fat-free shad, Foxy Shad BD6. Here we go. Started at $1. And then I got a Bill Ants fat-free. The Larry Nixon, those are awesome. I love the Larry Nixon ones. Thank you, Derek. God, I just stuck myself with a hook. That's number 18. Yeah, we're going to go for 2-3 hours tonight. I want to try to sell all this stuff. Get it out of here. All right, here we go. Bill Dance, fat-free. This one is a fat-free fingerling. It's got a little orange on the belly of it, but it's the white one. Here we go. I thought I started the giveaway. Run giveaway. There we go. Giveaway started right now. I'll giveaway for 6 cents bait. Fat-free fingerling. Fat-free fingerling. Thank you, Gravy. But it's not. Could get in trouble with the fat-free fingerling around HR at work. All right. How about some vintage baits? I don't know what these are, so I'm going to do a Well, I know what one of them is. This is called a skipjack, little prop bait. Skipjack prop bait. Don't know nothing about it. Also a Zara puppy. So 2 for 1. Here we go. Skipjack prop bait and a Zara puppy. I don't know what these are worth. I don't know who makes it. I do know that's a Zara puppy. It's a little faded. So 2 for 1 here. So my knowledge of baits is more 80s, 90s, and current. Once you get below that, this feels like it's made of some kind of odd plastic. It's not wood. Gravy's going to take it down. Thank you, Gravy. Skipjack Tackle Industries, Louisiana-made bait. Thank you, Vern. Appreciate that. I looked it up on eBay. I could never find nothing about it. How about a wigglewort? Here we go. Here's a Storm wigglewort. This is not pre-Rapala. This is just a regular Storm wigglewort Tennessee shad. Anybody's interested in it. A fish catching one. Little Richie's probably taking it out. Martin, take it down. Thank you, Martin. It is warp time right now. Like, perfect time for one. Matter of fact, I might tie one on next time I go fishing. All right. Let's see here. Oh, that's nice. All right, here we go. Build Ants Fat-Free Suspending. And this is a suspending fingerling. Build Ants Fat-Free Suspending Fingerling. It's got new hooks on it. It's the white. Listen to that rattle. Remember Roomba doll spinner baits? I don't. But Vern probably does. Fat-free suspending fingerling. Hype Man takes it down. Okay, Hype Man, y'all got a minute and a half to get in the giveaway. Send you a 6 cents bait. I'll probably send a hard bait in this one. Here we go. All right, there's another twofer on the top water. Here's another. This is a frog color dying flutter. And then we got a baby heading torpedo. 2 for 1. 2 prop baits. Baby torpedo, dying flutter. 2 for 1. You know what's weird is the tiny torpedo, or it says baby torpedo, but it's bigger than the normal torpedo. I never understood that. It's Trizzo. Thank you. Michael Jordan, auction number 23 right there. Ooh, look what I just found, a Mega Bass 110. Forgot that was in there. And I got a Jackal Squad minnow. Giveaway winner 513 Plumbing. It is your lucky night. Yeah. All right. I got another jitterbug in here. I got a jitter mouse, actually. Here we go. Check this out, guys. I've never seen this. This is a jitter mouse. Gut Hook might know about it. It's chartreuse, greenback. It says jitterbug, jitter mouse, Fred Arbogast. Made in Ohio, maybe? I don't know. Here we go. Let's run this guy. I don't know if these are hard to find or what. I don't know. I don't have any jitter rats. Pretty old? Okay. I guess this would be more in the antique. It's not in perfect shape, but I've never seen a jitter mouse. Rocco, thank you, Rocco. I'm fixing to run a mega bass, a jackal squad minnow, and a Bagley. No pre-wrap. I do have one. I do have one. It's Fire Tiger. I'm getting really low on. It's hard getting pre-wrap baits right now at a good price. All right, here we go. This is a popular 110 Mega Bass Vision 110 Pro Blue, one of the best colors you can get, really. Vision 110 Pro Blue. Probably needs some new hooks. There's nothing really wrong with it. So here we go. Vision 110. Come on. Here we go. Pro Blue. I think this jackal squad minnow might be more rare than it is. That's what I was told. Thank you, Vern. Vern, I never saw you at the East Tennessee Fishing Show. I guess you didn't get down there. That's all good. Or I missed you. One of the two. I think too many people's trying to the price too high. All right. This is sweet jerkbait. I know about this thing. This is a jackal squad minnow. It's got a lot of rattles to it. Discontinued several years ago. There's guys hunting for these. This is the 115 size. This was like the precursor to the re-range. Here we go. Squad minnow. It's good bait. Thanks for the new following, guys. We'll do another stream probably Saturday night or Super Bowl during the middle of the day. Thank you, McTim. All right. I've got to get my bait room cleaned out and get back to going in the bait room. Didn't want to bother Mike tonight. I know he's had family over and everything. Personally, I like selling at Mike's because the lighting's good. All right, here we go. Here's a Bagley Balsa B1. It's not brass. Probably a newer model. Little Tennessee Shad. Here we go. Balsa B1 Bagley. I'll organize for a couple hours and then I'm usually done with it. My best organization is no organization. If I start organizing, I won't be able to find stuff. Thank you, Jim. I've made your first purchase. I tell you what, throw in with that old Bagley. I'm going to send you a little old school Martin Lizard in there. What's a $200 wart? Oh yeah, I got somebody that's got like 2 of them. He's got a lot of warts. 100 warts he wants $2,000 for. Actually, no, it wants like $2,500, but it's got 2 Missouri craws in the package. So I'm almost tempted to buy them all. All right. Man, we got a lot of fat-free shads. This might be the fat-free shad show. I'm trying to run some twosies. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Here's a little fat-free fry, citrus fat-free shot. And here's some kind of Academy crankbait. So let's do 2 for 1 right here. Little Academy bait, pretty cool. Mid-depth diver, American shad, and then fat-free fry and citrus. 2 for 1. Someone will rack up on that. No, that wart lot is not in Springfield, Missouri. It's actually not on Facebook Marketplace. It was via a private message I got several months ago. And there's not any easy colors. Every wart in there is probably $50 to $100. He's just trying to move on. Yeah, I talked to that lady about the one in Springfield. She wants way too much money, to be honest with you. Good pickup gravy, by the way. She wants way too much money. Some of them are not in the package. She wants like $3,300. There's a lot of them that are beat up. A lot of them are custom painted, and most of the ones that are in really good shape aren't really hard to get colored. And a lot of peewee warts that aren't, $10 is good for peewee wart. All right, let's run through some more deep cranks. Or here we go. Here's a little spitting image. It's a little worn down. And this is a Bill Nance threadfin spitting image. It's $1. It's not in perfect shape, so we'll sell it. Usually, this is the time of year to sell warts. January, February, March, that's the best time for warts. First purchase, all right. Guess what? It's free bait time. I will send you 6XD and barfish. But I do feel pretty good about the 86 Bandits I bought. I'm going to do something different on those. I think we're going to do $5. You get to pick the Bandit. Spin a wheel. You enter for $5. Your name's drawn. You get to pick the one you want. All right. I'm just pulling stuff here. Just going random baits right now. Here's an Academy jerkbait. And this is a Rapala DT20. It's got some rash on it. Here we go. 2 sexy shad style baits. 1 deep diving crank, 1 jerkbait. This one's, someone's repainted this, and it's got some crazing on it. Nothing crazy. Chrome chartreuse back 300. No, it did not have any. I definitely look. Anytime I see Bandits, I always look for that. If I find one, I'm marking it for like $300. What's up, Justin? Just kidding, Vern. If I find one, I'll take care of you on it for sure. I know that's your grail. And it's weird how I thought, man, I can't believe Vern can't find one of those. It'd be pretty easy. Man, it's not. It is not an easy one to find. All right. Let's do these 2 vintage baits. This is a, check this guy out. This is called a, I saw the name on this thing. It's on the blade. It's a spitter bug. Yeah, sputter bug. Little sputter bug. And then I'll throw this in. I think this is a Martin lizard. Really cool color, by the way. So 2 vintage baits right here. Arbogast, sputterbug, and I believe this is a Martin lizard. Two cool vintage baits. "20 seconds, sudden death, guys." It's Trizzo taking it down. Yeah, definitely cool wall hanger. I mean, I don't collect the old school or old tackle like that. I love that little Martin Lizard, dude. That thing's sweet. I love that color. I sold several of those a few months ago for like 10, 12 a piece. All right. Let's tell you what, let's do a little Z-Boss slot here. How about a Z-Boss 20 in citrus? It's got some hook rash on it, not gonna lie. And then here's a Z-Boss 22 in old blue. Two profound crankbaits. Bought it two. Let's go. Let's run it. Two Z-Boss. Man, I remember when the Z-Boss came out, these things sold so quick. I remember I got 250 in one time in the store, and I sold them all in less than an hour. Little Rich, take them down. And Little Rich is getting rich on deep cranks. Rapala has a couple colors, but I haven't seen before. Lemon Shad, Crystal Crawl. My son playing basketball once again in the house. All right. Speaking of Bandit, here we go. About a Bandit 400, OG Bandit 400 chartreuse and blue. It's got a little dirt on it. Otherwise, it's in good shape. Somebody's jacked the split ring up on it. There you go. Bandit 400, chartreuse and blue. Old school one. I think someone's put a red hook on the back. It's too small. Bandit 400, chartreuse and blue. Wow, great deal on that. Great deal on that. All right, let's go to another box, guys. I've got mostly deep divers left in here. I can save that for another day. Although, I'd like to do this guy right here. This one's in really good shape. Here's a Bill Dance Beatty 5 fat-free shad and gizzard. And this one's mint. It's in great shape. Bill Dance bait. Let's run this one. Here we go. Bill Dance fat-free shad. Good bait here. We went sudden death tonight, so we can move quick. Charlie's Baits. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for guys tuning in tonight. Let's open another box. Let's go to this guy right behind me. Oh, man. I see a wart. I see a Bandit. see, really cool deep we are. Shall we do it, guys? Shall we run it right now? Man's Baby One Mice, Green Tiger Shad, double stamped. It is double stamped. Y'all ready? Start at $1 right now. Baby One Mice, Tiger Shad. There's Neely. What's up, girl?
What's up?
This might be my only Baby One Mice of the night, too. This is a tough one. If y'all want it, you better bid. Bass Snatcher took it down. What's up, Bass Snatcher?
Can you help me?
I need to text you back. I didn't realize I forgot to text you back till today. This is the only Baby One Mice I've got for tonight. All right, here we go. How about old Bandit 200 with the triple grips in root beer? Bandit 200 triple grippies in root beer. This is pre-Pradco. Let's go. Gonna run a little deep baby in Norman after this. Ooh, it's cheap on the pre-Pradco and root beer. Oh, I see you snipers playing. There's Wes. Let's see, Wes, you don't need any more bandits. Come on, man. I'm just kidding. Any Strike King Shads? I do not have any Strike King Shads. Not, dude. Root beer is the one. The old root beer. Might not be my only one either. Speaking of root beer, how about a new version of root beer? Hey, Neely, can you bring me some scissors? You know where some scissors are at?
Yeah. Maybe right here.
All right, Neely. Thank you. I won't cut myself. Right. How about a Spro Little John MD in their root beer? This was tied on, but it's in good shape. Kentucky lake bait right here. This catches them. And this, I can tell this has got the rubber ball in it. The new ones, they took the rubber coating off the ball, and they're kind of louder. But that's Spro's root beer. Good bait there. That's fish catcher bait. What's up, Crank Cave? Little Rich. He knows. I try to buy, if I can find good deals on Spros, I try to buy them. I mean, they're just good baits. Like, they can sit in your tackle box for 5 years, and you pick one up, and it just runs. Spring Crawl, Fire Crawl, Root Beer. Those are really, really good ones. Here. All right, here we go. Little Norman Deep Baby N, Chartreuse Blue. Not the gel coat one. Which is my lamp. I need better lighting here. All right, here we go. I need some LED lights. Those are the best lights. What's up? But East Tennessee was great. In fact, I got an unboxing video I did. I'm going to try to get that uploaded to YouTube tomorrow evening. Our unboxing out of the bass boat. Jim Haney. Thank you, Jim. I've got some deep tiny ends too tonight. We get to them. We should. I'm going to be tired at work tonight, but that's all right. It's going to be the first time. What's the Fire Tiger Wiggle? Yeah, it is a pre-repel. You know what? We'll run it right now. Don't want a pre-repel award? We'll run it. All right, pre-wrap wiggle wart. you can see under the bill, probably not in this light, but that's a pre-Rapala Fire Tiger Wart. Forgot what V. I think that's V74. Here we go. And we'll double check the rattle. Oh yeah, she rattles good. Here we go. Pre-Rapala Fire Tiger Wart V74. Should go no less than $10. Any pre-wrap wart, unless it just beat the hell up, it's a $10 bait. That's what I always say. Thank you, Gemma. Gemma, it says your payment has failed. You may have issues with your debit card or connect that thing to PayPal. Get that fixed. I'll still put it down here for you because you get it fixed before the end of the stream, it'll go through. Just letting you know. It's happened to me before too. All right. There we go. You can clean this. There's a little Bandit 100 and baby bass. Somebody's got some red on it somewhere. Little baby 100. It's got some red mark on it. It's got triple grips on it, I believe. $1. Dan R. Thank you, Dan. Appreciate it. How about I got some little Rebel Craws too here. This is a pretty good box, to be honest with you guys. Here's a little shallow Rebel Crawl. And here's a deep one. So let's do a twofer on these Rebel Craws. So 2 Rebel Craws. Here we go. Got a bigger deep one. And then a little shallow Rebel Crawl. 2 for 1. We've been on 2 baits, guys. Thank you, Dan. And I'll try to get this stuff shipped out tomorrow. If not tomorrow, it'll be Thursday.
No?
I just had a bunch of boxes come in. Oh, tomorrow's Wednesday? I know. All right. Speaking of Rebel, check this guy out. Here's a little Rebel. This is a mid-R, little Rebel mid-R in root beer, and then it's got a logo on it of Middle Tennessee. It says Middle Tennessee Council. Got a little logo on that root beer, Middle Tennessee Council, mid-R. Don't see a lot of root beer R's or wee R's running around. It's a really good one. It's got a special little logo on it. It's about time for another giveaway. Little grasshopper. Gravy, take it down. Thank you, Gravy. All right. Here's 2 vintage baits, 2 for 1 here. I don't know if these are hellbenders or what. We've got a little shad pattern one. And then I've got a smaller one that's kind of a perch color. This one's got a metal lip. This one's metal too. I think these are hellbenders. I usually can't tell the difference between these and a Martin Lizard. A shad one and a perch one. All right, 2 for 1. Here we go. Two vintage baits. Depth bass, first purchase. You know what? Send you a free bait in there. Send you a free bait. About an old school 1/4 ounce crawdad rattle trap in there. Is that 43? How about some more of these dying flutters? I got 2 more. Two more dying flutters. Got this zebra one, and then I've got a frog one. Here we go. 2 dying flutters. Head and dying flutters. Really cool, kind of like devil's horse type bait. Make prop baits great again. We haven't seen any prop baits on the tours in a while. Unless they're fishing in Florida. You might see some on the St. Johns River in 2 weeks. Dang, good deal there. Center pin Drew first purchase. And 2 baits for $3. I'll throw you a free bait in here. Throw you this guy, a little banana hellbender in there. All right, here we go. Here's just a straight up Rapala DT16 and blue shad. Rapala DT16 and blue shad. Yeah, Scott Martin jacked him on it. Any Magnum pre-wrap warts or any wheat? No more warts. That's all the warts I had. I had 1 non-Rapala and 1 pre-Rapala and fire tiger. I don't have any wee warts, any mag warts, no more warts. Little Rich, thank you, sir. Little Rich, I'm gonna have to get you a big box. Let's see. I'm sorry about that too, Fishing 574. I haven't got any lately. It's been pretty tough on the waters. Any vintage Rebels? I may have some in here. How about a Excalibur Spitting Image Junior? Excalibur Build Ants Spitting Image Junior. And that one's in, I believe, threadfin shad. There we go. This one's in good shape. I actually do have some pre-wraps, but they're in my box in my boat. McTim, thank you, sir. Trying to go fast, guys. I hope y'all enjoy this sudden death. I'm not going to sit up here and hold baits for 2 minutes. I'm just trying to move some stuff tonight. Y'all can get some good deals out of it. I get inventory out of my way. If I make my money back, great. If not, no big deal. I'll find something. Heading. This is a heading torpedo and baby bass. Little heading torpedo and baby bass. This is the small one. It's weird that the baby torpedo is bigger than this. Boat's running good, man. No issues out of that thing. My problem is I ain't catching any dang bass. I don't think that's a boat issue. Gut Hook takes it down for $2. Gut Hook telling me that we're bringing big money. Well, I don't know big money, but He also ain't got to pay shipping on it either. Hopefully he can show me how to catch a bass. All right, boys. It's bandit time. We got some bandits. God. Pet peeve right here. And a little Strike King. How about that? All right. I believe this color is Honeydew Blue. This is a Bandit 300 pre-Pradco. It's kind of a chartreuse blue back, but it's a little different blue. It's not quite a splatter. I believe that's Honeydew Blue. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but it's got a little mark on it. We can get that off. Here we go. Pre-Pradco Bandit 300 Honeydew Blue. And then I've got a 300 Mistake. 513 Plumbing. Thank you, sir. Let's see. That was number 46. Is that 48? I gotta get some damn glasses. Damn. Monjaro medicine's got me jacked up. All right. Bandit 300 in Mistake. Classic color. This is pre-Pradco. Here we go. A little faded, but it's all right. Bandit 300 in Mistake. Just a great fish catching color. And then we're going to run another giveaway here in just a minute. So for you guys who just joined, I'm fixing to run a free giveaway. I'll go find something in my cabinet to give away. 300 in Mistake. We're doing all sudden death tonight, so last bid wins. Bass Snatcher took it down. That's just great fish catcher color. Yeah, hopefully the spinnerbait bite's good like it was last spring. It was really good for like 2 weeks. I went with gut hook one day and caught a pretty good one. Actually, and I caught several dinks. And then went the next week and actually caught them really good. It's just about timing. That water's got to come up just right, and the shad got to be ready to spawn. All right, I think this one's blueback herring. This is a Bandit 300. It's a pre-Pradco bait. I'm pretty sure that's blueback herring. Here we go. Bandit 300. And then I've got a pink Strike King 3XD here. I know there's some people that like to collect them pink baits, so I got one for you. Depp Bass. Thank you, Depp Bass. You're working good now. That is number 50. I've been going forever. I didn't pair some of these up. Why would he not be allowed to help you? I don't know what that is. All right, here we go. Strike King 3XD, little bubblegum sparkle. Good crappie bait. And it's just the top of that box. Damn, I can't ever get over there. Woo! All right. Ooh, that was Hype Man. Thank you, Hype Man. $7. Holy cow. We like the pink. I've been looking for those little Mr. Money crankbaits. Somebody's been asking me about them. All right, let's do giveaways. Run a giveaway, guys. Follower giveaway number 2. Giveaways run. I'll give you Let me go find something real quick. I'll send you a pack of these. This is the new 6 cents strobe minnow. There's 5 in a pack. So if you're a forward-facing guy, you can only get these at Dick's right now. And you know what? If you don't want it, put it on back for sale on the internet. You can get $10 for it. These are really cool. That's giveaway number 2. All right. Woo. Got some more crankbaits. Here's some Strike Kings. How about that's different. How about a KVD 8.0 square bill? 8.0 Magnum square bill. Here we go. KVD 8.0 square bill and sexy shad. The old big Magnum. I love these. These do catch some giant bass, by the way. Dude, this is great pre-spawn, too. Wes, take it down. Some dudes. Cole Floyd absolutely smashes them on Kentucky Lake on this thing in like March. Cole Floyd's a hammer, too. Here we go. About a couple 6XDs. That'll run a Strike King coming up here. Here's a 6XD citrus. And then it's got a little yellow into it. And I feel like some. And then a Tennessee shad. 2 6XDs right here. 2 6XDs from Strike King. And then I got a little sexy shad lot we'll put together. Little Rich gonna take them down too. Little Rich is going ham on deep crankbaits tonight. If you're watching on YouTube or Facebook Live, I'm sorry I'm not ignoring you. I can only really see the Whatnot app. Just a heads up, please do not call or text me in the middle of a video unless your name's Hellabass. All right, here we go. Here's a nice little Strike King lot. Here's a 5XD in sexy shad. 5XD in sexy shad. And then here is a KVD 1.5 flat in sexy shad. So a little 2-for-1 deal here. 1.5 flat and a 5XD with someone's put red hooks on it. Should I get Hellabass to join? We can get Hellabass to join. Let me see how I can do this. Need to figure out how I can get Hellabass to join. You see, it needs a few minutes. All right, DeBass 1. Thank you, DeBass. Man, my kids be wild. All right, here we go. Here's a Strike King Series 3 in chartreuse shad, and somebody's drawing an eye on it. It's a blind. This one's half blind, okay? I don't have any hybrid hunters tonight. Next time I'm with Mike Russell, I will. We definitely moved some hybrid hunters on here. Series 3 chartreuse shad. We're fixing to get in some repels. Oh, I got some vintage Rebels coming up. Winner is Hype Man. Want a giveaway. This one did not sell. All right, that's fine. We'll run that for a freebie for somebody. I'm getting some stuff out of here, guys. We got some repels. We got more bandits. All right. Here we go. Here's two repellers. One is one's a floating minnow. I don't know what sizes are. Here we go. Two repel floating minnows. This is kind of a silver back one. Now I've got just that little shad color. I think this is a number 5. Here we go. Two repel floating minnows. 20 seconds. Here we go. Two little repel floating minnows. Heck yeah, you'll be loaded up now, Hype Man. Gravy, he's going to take them down for $1. You know, it's really weird when King Sticky's in somebody's feed. These things go for like $8-10. I can give them away. They're really, really common, though. Really common baits, but man, it's a popular bait. It's caught a lot of fish. I have to put Brooks and Neely to work. All right, here we go. Here's a Hot Lips, a 1/4 ounce Hot Lips, Crystal Crawdad. I always remember this color. Back in the retail days, I was like, Crystal Crawdad. Oh, that's it. Here we go. Hot Lips, 1/4 ounce. Love the Hot Lips. Great bait, especially with cranking brush piles. You just don't get hung up. Guys, if you're just joining us, we're doing all sudden death tonight. When the clock hits 0, the highest bidder wins. Martin gonna sneak in there for $2. Thank you, Martin. Good freaking deal. I think that was $2. Actually, $3. Still a good deal. All right, we got Deep We Are and some Bandits coming up. Here we go. Naturalized Crappie. Deep We Are. This is the naturalized series of baits. These natural finishes, man, we just can't see good. I'm trying to get to where we can see a little bit better on the lighting. Can y'all see that better? Is that better? Better lighting right there. Here we go. Naturalized Crappie. Yep. Deep We Are. Yeah, the bill is a little old school, yellowed out, but it's still fish, still cool. Guys looking like these naturalized colors. All right. Crankbaits. Thank you, Joe. All those old Rebels, for the most part, when they've been sitting in a box, the bills yellow out. Doesn't make them fish any different. All right, here we go. I believe this is called Louisiana Shad. Bandit 300. Pre-Pradco. Here we go. Yep, they will do it. Speaking of Norman, I got some Normans in here. Oh, I found another man's. Oh, found another man's. Thank you, Gemma. Good deal on that Bandit 300. What time is it? 8:13. We've still probably got another hour and a half of baits. So if you guys are looking for anything, let me know. I am Wes, and mostly because of you and Vern. And you know, some colors are just more common, or I'll study the uncommon colors. All right, here we go. Here's a little man's baby -4. Oh, actually, I'm not going to sell this guy because it's got some splits down it. I'll give this away for a first-time purchase or something like that, or surprise somebody. I don't want to sell nothing where I got any splits in the back of the bait. So, all right. So let's just do another Bandit. How about a chrome blueback 200? You did see some flat A's, and we'll be moving them very soon. Chrome blueback 200 Bandit. Kev, do you remember the DTs that did not have rattles in them? Yes. And it wasn't that the new ones do, it's that there's no rhyme or reason to it. It's just in manufacturing, there's a little ballast, and that ballast would get wedged. So people would think that they got rattling DTs. Bo Fish, thank you, sir. It's just that ballast come loose. That's what I was told anyway. I talked to Crankbait King, and he told me, he said there was never really a series of rattling DTs. They're all silent. It's the ballast you hear moving around. All right. Let's see here. How about a little bomber lot? How about another fat-free shad citrus? And this is a newer bomber 6A. So 2 bombers, big deep one and the middle guy. Here you go. I'll have to look through all my DTs if I got any that don't. That's a good looking color right there. I mean, it's not an old bomber by any means, but still good looking color. Jim Haney, thank you, Jim. All right. Those flat A's will be here pretty soon. Be in the next box. I'm getting about halfway through this box. I just did not have time to preload like 300 baits. My next show will be preloaded though. Ooh. All right, here we go. More fat-free shad guppies. Ooh, another Bandit chartreuse greenback. Oh, looky here, deep flat A. She's on the block. Deep baby in. Fire Tiger Bandit. All right, how do we do this? Hellabass. Invite. Here we go. Welcome Hellabass to the Whatnot stream. I just sent him an invite. All right, here we go. Everybody, we were asked about deep flat A. Here we go. Forgot the name of this color, but it's the clear one. Dude, I've seen guys smash on this thing. Duo Realis has a bait that's the G series cranks have the same style. Let me know if you got the invite, Hellabass. There you are.
It's got a flip here.
Better turn the light on, bud.
No, it's just the camera's backwards. So
I got you. We're gonna sell this deep flat A right here. The people are asking.
There we are. The old bomber.
The old bomber.
Not a screw tail.
No. But I don't think the flat A's. I don't think they had screw tails.
To be a screw tail.
I don't think so. Hellabass and me are on the short form video train right now.
And I've actually been seeing a little growth. Like, it seems like the key is to post more than one a day.
Okay, I only do one a day.
Like, I was for a long time doing like 3 to 5 a week, and now I've been trying to do like 2 or 3 a day, and it seems to be making the difference.
Let's do a little bundle here, Rich. Speaking of Normans,
bundle Rooski.
A deep baby N, and these are not the same color. This is a kind of a gray baby bass. It doesn't have the sparkle in it. And then we've got a middle N in splatter bass. So you got one with flake, one without flake.
There's a guy in my bass club that swore on those Normans in that kind of silver baby bass color. He would crush on them.
It's been a popular color here, especially in the fall on the rivers. That deep baby N, that's a really good one. The middle N is kind of, I call it a poor man's wart because it's got the same kind of action as a wiggle wart, and they're like a third of the price.
Yeah.
And you got a lot of different colors in them.
And you can still get them, and they didn't really change.
Thank you for the win, Rebref. If you're a first time buyer, because I can't tell that now, I'll send you extra baits.
So I don't think there's really any way for the co-host to participate other than just
comedic relief. First time buyer. All right, dude. I tell you what I'll do. I said I was going to give this man's away. It had a little issue in the back. I don't think it's cracked. It's just a weird spot. I don't feel comfortable selling it, so I'm going to send it to you. That's what we do.
I won the card game, Gravy.
Bass, I want to know, did you get your package from me yet with the brigade blade? I ran out of boxes. They were supposed to be delivered the day I got back from the East Tennessee show, and they didn't come for 2 more days. So I kind of panicked. And I wasn't able to ship as quick as I normally do.
So then I went to the back of the line. That's what happened.
What do you think about the brigade blade?
I'm kind of excited to check it out. Like, I'm genuinely intrigued by it and want to fish it.
Johnny, I tell you what, we're going to let Hellabass down for a few minutes. Then we'll run some more auctions. That way you guys can see.
Yeah, it kind of definitely crops up the screen big time.
Yeah, I think it's not this is a fishing and split screen on YouTube. Speaking of YouTube, I've slacked a little bit on the streaming. I was thinking we need to do a review in Bassin before or an Elite Series preview.
Sure.
Or Debate World.
Running out of time because I actually leave for Mexico on the 15th.
Okay, so we can do that before the 15th.
Yeah. I'll have to check my schedule that week and what hockey I have, but maybe we can find something. Baitman, Hellabass, probably. Does Brittany participate in Valentine's Day?
Well, I do. I don't know how much she participates.
My wife could care less about Valentine's Day, so like I could stream on Valentine's Day and not matter, but most people that probably wouldn't fly.
New here, is this the exclusive 6 Cents tackle? No, it's not the 6 Cents page, but I do.
You get some 6 Cents sneak peeks occasionally, but that's about it. And some 6 Cents.
So we did do a giveaway on this right here of the little strobe minnow was a giveaway. I think our third giveaway we'll do maybe a flock hair jig or something like that. Josh Jones catching 100-pound stringers on it. So, or the panorama shad.
When I hit the swap button and I switch the camera position, does it switch it just for me or does it switch it for both of them?
Try it.
Like, what do you see? Yourself on the top?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's just changing on my phone.
Yeah, I'm on top. That's what she said. Man, I didn't realize I had this much stuff, but I've got a lot. I've got to get through.
This is actually a lot less cool than I thought it would be.
Yeah. All right, Rich. I'm gonna get back to selling.
That's fine. I actually got the Tackle and Tacos podcast I'm doing in about 7 minutes. So
Okay, give me a little drop on there. Name drop me on there. Those guys follow my Baitman page, but they've never invited me for a podcast.
I'll be like, you left the Baitman live stream to come do this podcast.
Appreciate it.
All right, guys.
Thanks, Rich.
And I have a Whatnot stream scheduled for this Saturday, and I'm gonna actually do it that Saturday. I know I've moved it like 7 times from late December to this, but Whatnot's running a special on fees, so I can run a better deal on baits. So I'm gonna definitely run a bunch of baits on Saturday night. Okay, well, I'm gonna do it Saturday too, and I'm gonna run a bunch of wee baits and all kinds of hard to get stuff. So my stuff will probably be way less cool than Baxter's. So I'll just let you fluff me, as you say. The fluffer. All right, guys.
All right. Thanks, Rich. All right, guys, we're going to get back to selling baits. I don't know how to kick him off here.
No.
Let's see. There we go. All right, guys.
Nope.
Now, let's get back to selling some baits.
Nope.
We'll need, let's get back. Everyone running this.
I don't think I can leave.
It ain't letting you leave?
Like, I don't know how to exit myself.
Let's see. All right, here we go. Rich is gone. You guys can hear me? All right. Let's get back to selling some baits, guys. Let's start with the old Bagley. This is a diving Killer B1 in Tennessee shad. Doesn't have anything on the bottom. But here we go. Old Bagley. And then we got some more Bandits to run. Some fat-free shad. Thank you, Rebref. Hopefully I'm saying that right. You never know. Super Bowl Sunday stream, I may just bust out some Paycheck Repo Mans. I may even bust out some really, really hard to get deep flat A's in my personal stash. Maybe a Jackal bow stick in the package. All right, here we go. Here's some vintage baits. I'm just trying to move these guys. Oh, God. These vintage baits get hung up on everything. All right. These are some kind of hellbenders, Martin lizards. Here we go. This is kind of a baby bass pattern and a white blue one. 2 for 1. And yeah, Jay Davis, I come across a really good deal on Facebook Marketplace on some DT flats, like 40 of them. But I'm not going to buy all of them, just like 25 of them. I heard a good story about my DT flat purchase. So if you guys are looking to repel a DT flats, I'm fixing to have a wad of them. And we're going to sell them cheap too. $1 for both those baits. Good pick up, Center Pan Drew. You can make a good collection out of those Hellbender style baits just out of what we have tonight. All right. Here's a Build Ants fat-free fingerling. And dude, this one is mint. Fat-free fingerling, not a scratch on it. It's the white shad. I like to call that white knight. Perfect shape. Are there any online? Yeah, that's the one right there. Are there any online resources that show how to navigate Kentucky Lake? Yeah, you can go to Navionics and it'll show you the buoys and all that stuff. It's really easy to navigate Kentucky Lake. When you're going up, when you're going downstream, right on red, left on green. When you're going upstream, right on green, left on red. Keep it between the buoys. Thank you for the purchase too, by the way. I could probably make a good TikTok out there. There's a lot of people don't understand the buoy system on Kentucky Lake because they obviously run aground all the time. If there's a red buoy, you better stay to the right of it, especially going in a bay. Yeah, upstream is south and downstream is north. Kentucky Lake Tennessee River runs south to north, not north to south. All right, here we go. Wes, I'm not sure this color. It's chartreuse greenback Bandit 300. I think that's what it is. Chartreuse greenback Bandit 300. It's got a little bit of rash on it. Nothing crazy. That's right. Trim her up, let her eat. I had to do that the other day. I ran across the flat and I was like, uh-oh. I said, well, only one thing I can do now. I just trimmed her up and gave her hell. Next thing I know, I was in 10 foot of water. Thank you, Gemma. It'll make your butt pucker sometimes. I just wasn't paying attention. I had my map zoomed in too much. 60. Oops. About messed that up. Got to get up at 4 and feed the cow. Hey, thank you, J. Mitch. I'll be back Saturday. We're going to preload baits Saturday. Like I said, we're going to have a bunch of wee baits. All right, here we go. Bandit 200. Fire tiger. Some bleeding hooks. This is pre-Pradco. It's got the little nipples on it. I'll actually say I like Bandit's Fire Tiger versus a lot of other people's because I like the real dark back on it. It's not like a bright chartreuse and all that. It's almost a perchy style Fire Tiger. Pre-Pradco. Thank you, McTim. See, it is 8:30. We still got about an hour and a half to go. A lot of baits tonight. All right. Let's do this. Here's another heading diving floater. This guy loves these baits. And then here's a Rapallo floating minnow. I believe this is a number 9. It's pretty big. Can't tell if it's Finland or Ireland. Finland. All right. 2 old school baits. Here we go. 2 for 1. Got hook. Gonna take it down for $1. Think you got hooked. Number 6. It says 68. Can y'all hear my kids arguing right now? Yep, it is a good Florida bait. All right. Let me go through this box here. Let me get out what I know we can move real quick. What you guys are wanting. There's a Bagley. Jump in the bottom of this. This is kind of cool. Check this out. I don't even know what this is. What is this? Somebody let me know in the comments. Some kind of frog. I got a bunch of. Ooh. There's a DD22. Oh my gosh. Micro baits. We'll make us a little micro bait package here. I found a deep, tiny N in solid black. That's got to be a tough one. God dang it. Here we go. Any more DT20s? I don't believe so. I got some DD22s. Matter of fact, I got 2 DD22s. Ooh, that's a good color. Look at that. There's a nutter shad in a DD22. It's got some scratches on it, but it's a tough one. All right, here we go. Here's a Norman deep, tiny N. Look how small this crankbait is. In solid black. Great little river bait here. Here we go. Deep, tiny N. Deep, tiny N in solid black. Your breath. Thank you. These are getting tough to find. Number 69. You know what that means? One less than 70, one more than 68. Here's another Bagley. Here's another of those diving killer B1s in Tennessee shad, just like the one before. It's its twin. Here you go, Bagley. Now I'm gonna run these DD22s, and I'm gonna put together a little micro bait bag. Bagley. Hey, what's up, Phil? I always try to put these balsa baits definitely go in a cardboard box. Sometimes I'm shipping padded envelopes as long as there's not balsa in there. I'm going to put together this little box of micro baits. Make somebody a really good deal, maybe. All right. So we're going to do a little, any clacking wraps, I can go get one. I've got one. It's chartreuse and purple. It means a lot to me. I probably won't take less than $20 for it. It's the heavy one. Here's a little grasshopper, little rebel grasshopper, a tiny hula popper. So this is all one thing. A little wee crawl, a little deep wee crawl, and then a little teeny torpedo. So you're going to get 5 micro baits. 5 micro baits. And then we're going to start this at $1. So teeny torpedo, deep wee crawl, a teeny hula popper, a little yellow grasshopper, and another teeny crawl. Here we go. 5 micro baits. Make a little package for you guys. 5 micro baits. Again, you got the yellow grasshopper, 2 tiny wee crawls. But hey, first purchase, I tell you what, first purchase, I'm going to throw you a free bait in here. I don't know what this is, but it looks good and it's free. Thank you for the first purchase. Again, if you're a first-time buyer, guys, I try to throw a free bait in your package. Just my way of saying thank you. That's a good deal there, I think, on the micro baits. All right, let's see what else I got in here. And I got a bunch of 5 and 6 XDs, that's for sure. We'll run them on Super Bowl night. Yeah. Dang. About a shad wrap. Shad wrap number 5, as some may say a deep number. Shad wrap number 5. That color is called shad. Your first purchase? Well, guess what? I'll make sure I put a free bait in with your purchase there. I do that to everybody that's the first purchase. If I don't do it now, I'll do it at shipping time. All right. Thank you, Rich. All right. A couple of heavy hitters right here. Actually, got some stuff in the package. A Lazy Ike. I'll leave them in there. All right, here we go. DD22 needs cleaned up. This color is called Nutter Shad. It's not sexy shad. It's got a really kind of violet blue back, that yellow line. Fat wraps, not right now, Papa's prints, but I may have some in the future. Here we go, DD22 Nutter Shad. And then I got DD22 and Baby Bass lateral line. Thank you, Jim. All right, here we go. Another DD22. Baby Bass. This is an old lateral line bait. It's got the real thick blotches. There you go. This is an old one. It's got Gamakatsu hooks on it too. Sudden death. Get your bid in or it ends. Thank you, Bass Snatcher. Yep, the old Pro Edge. TD22 is such a good crankbait for brush piles. Such a good crankbait for brush piles. All right, I don't know what this thing is, but we're going to send it. Random weedless frog type lure. I don't know. Maybe it walks back and forth. Cool to show somebody. I don't know exactly what it is. This dude buying the vintage baits has probably been laughing. He's like, man, he knew how much them were worth. I don't know. That's cool. The Braff going to take it down. All right. All I got left in that box is 5XDs and 6XDs. I'm probably going to save some of that for Super Bowl weekend. All right, so we have managed to go through almost 2 boxes. Hold on, guys.
That way to throw up.
Where?
On our bed and the floor.
In your bed?
No, on Mom's bed.
Well, clean it up, Neely. Okay. All right. Y'all ready for some more bandits? How about we do a Bandit 300 in root beer? Here we go. Bandit 300 root beer. It's in pretty good shape. Here we go. Bandit 300 and root beer. And then I'm gonna. Hey, I did find another warp, by the way. Ooh, that's a good looking bomber. Bandit 300 root beer. Thank you, Dan R. Because I think Saturday Vern's going to have a bunch of bandits. I'll give you a little preview of what I got, or Friday. All right. Probably some really rare ones. If you bid on me on purple bandits, be prepared. I will run them prices up on a purple bandit. All right. Flat A, guys, you paying attention? Shallow flat A right here. This is pearl green shad. Shallow flat A, pearl green shad. This is not a Mark Davis one. This is when I came out with it. Hype Man takes it down. Hype Man, what do you think about our new voice of the balls, Mike Keith? I'm really excited about that. Here's another Bandit 300 in Fire Tiger. Bandit 300 Fire Tiger, just like the 200. There you go, pre-Pradco. McTim, take it down. Mm-hmm. 78. We're up to 78. All right. Another Bandit. I believe this one is Spring Crawl. It's got the little nipples on the belly. Pre-Pradco. Someone's replaced the hooks on here, but it is a pre-Pradco. I don't know if y'all can see it in the line. It's got the little nipples right there. Dead giveaway. It's pre-pro. I believe that's Spring Crawl. Here we go. This is a fish catching son of a gun right here. You'll find this color in my box. I think I got 2 of these actually. Thank you, Will Mod. $79. All right, here's a screw tail bomber 6A in baby bass. See that tail? So this is the natural baby bass, and this is a screw tail. Really cool bait. Here you go. A screw tail natural baby bass. I believe that's a 6A bomber. This is an old one. We'll run another giveaway here in just a minute, guys. Thank you, Bass Snatcher. You know, when I was at the East Tennessee Fishing Show, there was a lot of guys at Crankbait King, my buddy Richard's booth. He had a ton of these old bombers, and guys were snatching them up for $6, $7 a piece. Guys are really collecting them. There's some really hard colors to get out there, you know. I just don't know them. All right, here's a good bandit. This is a tough one. It's got gold sparkle in it. This is Texas Red Gold Sparkle. Now, I will say there's a little fading on this, but I actually think that makes it look even better. So Texas Red Gold Sparkle. Bandit 300. Pre-Pradco faux show. Here we go. I like that red sparkle. And I like to see Mike Russell do a bag 5 color similar to this, which has got that gold flake in it. John M., thank you, sir. That's number 81. All right. You want some top waters? Here's more baits. Here we go. Let's do a little Rapala, little baby bass Rapala minnow. And then this is a storm smash shad. So this is like a storm shad, right? Smash shad and a Rapala. 2 for 1. Here we go. 2 for 1 on these guys. Any buzz jets? No, I don't have any buzz jets. Durkee, sure don't. I'm not a big JDM guy, honestly. I'll let the guys that do the JDM stuff do JDM stuff. All right, good deal, Little Rich. Good trolling bait for Sauter. Keep that in mind. Little Rich he ain't gonna pass up on them deals. There you go. Here's a deep crank. Berkeley Dredger. It's got a look. This is a Dredger 25. Got a little bit of hook rash on the bottom. Dredger 25. Kind of a citrus shad. Oh, here's a great deep crankbait. I think this ain't even made anymore. More striking. Little Rich is going to take it down. Thank you, Rich. Little Rich is getting the big box. At least my phone's staying charged. Usually it's dead by now. All right, here is a Duo Realis G8728. It's got some rash on it. I don't even think they make these things anymore. That's a great look, like a blue crawl color. That shit's wild. Here we go. These are like $22 crankbaits. We'll see who wants it. I'd get it repainted, to be honest with you. I've caught them on this bait too, by the way. Little Rich is not going to be crankbait poor anymore. How about a head and spook? Here you go, just a shad color Zara spook from a top water, guys. Here we go. Zara spook. $1 for a Zara spook. Awesome. Great deal, Wes. Let's see. Let me dig around here and see if I can find some cool stuff. Oh, subwort in the package. Ooh, chartreuse and purple deep we are in the package. Another Bandit. Whoa, that's a weird bomber. Ooh. Another Bandit. Bagley. Looky here, little Bagley fat cat. Not Newton. Bomber square fat free shad. Bandit. Another spring crawl Bandit. Oh yeah. I'm digging out the good stuff right now, guys. There we go. Oh. Look here. Purple Haze Bandit 300. Oh, ooh, that's a really good deep WER right there. Nixon. I'm only going to run what I put on the desk. Everything else I'll save for a different night. All right, here we go. Zell Rolling, Excalibur, Pop Bar, and somebody's tied an amazing tail on this thing. Excalibur, Zell Rolling, Pop Bar with a hand tied. Dude, is that squirrel hair? This came from Paris, Tennessee, so who knows? Here we go. Excalibur, Zell Rolling, Pop Bar with some big ass chin hair on it. $513 plumbing. He could not handle that tail. I didn't realize somebody had replaced it. That's a big ass tail on there. All right. I lost my Sharky. There we go. Thank you, 513. 86. Oh, I got a pain in my back. All right, here we go. How about a Bandit Racket Square Bill. Here we go. A little chartreuse sexy. Bandit Racket Square Bill. Here we go. These things are loud too. Make some racket. Racket Square Bill. BC Fish. Thank you, sir. All right. Got a little fat free shad action. I've still got probably 7 baits in these boxes. These are pretty tough to find now. This is a Bandit square lip fat-free shad in citrus. It's like that dancing citrus. This is not a Bill Dance, but it is a square lip fat-free shad. Here we go. Pretty tough to find these days. I don't think they sold really well, but I used to fish these quite a bit. They'll deflect off rock really well. Jim Haney, thank you, sir. Number 88. All right, let's see. How about a chrome and blue DD22? I believe this was a Pro Edge series. Good looking bait right here. Old school DD22. It's bowfish. I'm sorry, dude. My eyes are jacked up right now. Like everything's been just a little bit blurry to me lately. So I've got to go to the eye doctor. I think I'm getting old. I've always had, I could see details and baits and all that, but I go to reading small text. Thank you, Dan R. I'm all jacked up. I'm going to do what I got left on the table. I'll give you a little preview of what it comes Saturday, or I may just post it on YouTube. That's probably what I need to do. All right. Rebel Deep We Are Naturalized Crawl. Deep We Are Naturalized Crawl. Yeah, I need some readers. Where's Pops? I need them cheaters. Deep We Are Naturalized Crawl. What's up, hon?
Hi.
Y'all if y'all give me a $20 bid, I think I can get you a little flash. Just kidding. I don't need banned on whatnot. No nudity in here. Hey, this guy said he'd bid $25 if you could give it a little flash.
Try these. Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, I'll do it for 100.
What are you trying?
Is it better?
A little bit. I can actually read
Oh, that's good.
a little bit. Oh yeah, actually, if I had these a little bit stronger, I definitely could read. Everyone pitch in. All right, I'm gonna keep the glasses on for a little bit. Look like Rick Moranis here. All right, here we go. Bandit 200. I don't know what I look like, to be honest with you guys. It's just the text that's really bothering me. It's just fuzzy. Actually, if I put a skull right here, it's be like Rick Wild Thing Vaughn. This guy says, I pay $100 when she punches you in the nose. Rich, she does that for free quite a bit. All right, here we go. CR200 bluegill. I gotta take these off. I'm not used to them. CR200 and bluegill. Squints, yeah, kind of reminds me of Squint. Pre-Pradco, CR200, CR bluegill, I believe. Thank you, Dan Arn.
What?
It's our new puppy, Raven, over there.
Come here, Raven.
Here, Brittany's showing the puppy. Not your puppies, showing the puppy. This is our puppy. This is Raven.
And she just puked.
She puked. I don't want you to get in the baits.
I'm not.
All right.
I'm just eating her.
Is not for sale.
For the right price, everything is for sale.
All right. Bandit 300. I forgot the name of this color. I think it's some kind of perch. Here we go. Forgot the name of this color. Wes knows. It's not viral perch because that one's that purple and stuff. I don't think this one's pre-Pradco. Dip Bass takes it down. What's up, Skeeter? What's going on, guys? We got about 15 more baits. I'm going to call it a night. I'm getting tired. All right. Here's another one of them. I believe this is Honeydew Blue. Old school. Got the small eyes. Triple grips. Bandit 300. This is a tough color. Ooh, I'd love to have an English bulldog. Make the Wiggle Wart YouTube video yet? No. I haven't caught shit on the lake. Thanks, Wes. Our water temp got down to like 36 degrees. I'm not going when it's that cold. But I am going to try to catch some on a Wiggle Wart. My DC in my boat, my DC or AC power, whatever it is, cigarette charger where I run my cord to my GoPro, it decided to quit working. So I'm going to have to get a power bank. All right. Spring Crawl Bandit 300. Spring Crawl Bandit 300. Pre-Pradco. Juice fishing color right here. I forgot. I got another wart here. It's a sub wart.
You have warts?
No. Yeah, this is 300. Thank you, McTim. Excuse me. Oh, shnikes. I think this weekend wouldn't be a bad time to toss the water around. If the water's not too muddy. Yeah. All right, I'm about out of bandits. I got two more. This is a pretty tough one. This one's pre-Pradco. This is a matte brown crawl. So it's got a matte finish. I don't come across these too often. It's a matte finish brown crawl. Yeah, dude, we got to have a Baitman YouTube stream. I've been trying. Everybody's streaming. It's really tough for me because I don't want to be like everybody else, and I should have not been so nice back in the day and not streamed on certain nights because everybody else was. Now, because I kind of used to do Saturday nights, and then I didn't want to stream on top of people, so I didn't do Mondays. Thank you, Bass Snatcher. And then I kind of do Wednesdays, and then Stray Cast does Wednesdays, and me and Hell Bass, I try to either stream the same night or the night after him. But everybody's got a podcast. Everybody's got a YouTube stream. And I don't like to be like everybody. Yeah, I love the bait talk, and I think that's one thing I'm going to do when I get back to streaming. I want to do more baits talk instead of just have guests and get on a tangent. And it seems like if I get a guest on, it doesn't take a week, and that guest is rotated around 10 other streams. All right, here we go. This is a cool bait. This is a Mystic Minnow, Mystic Shad R, but it's this red color. Love this. Well, I appreciate it. My followings kind of fell off, you know, because I don't post as much. Dude, Pangrak's awesome. Pangrak's awesome. Here we go. Mystic Shad R. This is like a gold red color. Yeah, I could get Panger on. He'd be a good one to have because me and Pangrak can talk baits. We can talk dirt racing. We can talk anything. I like that Shad R. I haven't had one in this color. Gut Hook's gonna take it down. I'll be deliver Mr. Gut Hook a package.
Raiden?
What's she doing?
Chasing the cat.
That damn dog. That cat has whooped its ass 15 times.
She gonna get.
Well, I appreciate it, Scott. I'm gonna drop a YouTube video tomorrow night. Just an unboxing video. I don't want to be known as the guy that just unboxes a bunch of tackle. You know what I mean? And never fishes. I mean, I didn't fish that much when I got my boat, but it's been kind of tough. Like, all right, here's a Bagley's Fat Cat in kind of a Tennessee shad color. Like, I felt I was getting to be the guy that I was just unboxing tackle and not fishing enough. And I don't want to do that. And sometimes I'll go out there and I only catch 2 or 3 fish, and there's no sense to make a 15, 20-minute YouTube video. I'm not going to bore you all to death with me fishing around and put a montage of casting and missed hook sets together. I'll just make a YouTube short of the fish catch and go on about my business. Thank you, Bowfish. And you know, some of the guys can do it and they make cool videos out of it. I just can't, you know. But I've also got to do stuff for Mark Menendez for the next couple months and get all his stuff done. So we'll fish when we can. We'll make bait videos when we can. And we'll do whatnot once or twice a month. All right, here we go. Here's a sweet bait. This is a Larry Nixon Bomber 4A. Larry Nixon Pro autograph. Actually, I will get Mark on a bait stream. I can't talk to Mark right now because of Kentucky Lake's off limits for him because he's fishing the open. So if I talk to Mark, I cannot mention Kentucky Lake. He can tell me all he wants, but I can't mention it. Any little Cleos? I do not have any little Cleos, but I got a head and sonar here. I wouldn't mind getting Kevin Short on. That would be a good idea. All right, here we go. That's the Larry Nixon Bomb. This is one of the tougher ones to find. Pro autograph series. Kevin Short would be a really good old school crankbait guy to have on. We're number 98. Whew, we've been on for almost 3 hours. Let me go grab something for a final giveaway before I run these last few baits.
You're not eating ramen. Is it not eating a ramen? No ramen burger right then.
Here we go. Said I'd do it. Here's a 6 cents flock air jig, 3/8 ounce. That'd be our final giveaway. So it's running. You got 5 minutes to get in on a flock hair jig. All right, here we go. Here's Big Daddy Zell. Here's a big P65 Zell rolling baby bass popper. Someone's tied a bucktail to it. These are tough. Here we go.
No. Your wife was on there.
This is usually about a $10, $15 bait pretty easily. I think I've sold some for near 20. This one's in really, really good shape.
Which one?
The one I'm holding, Neely.
Got a lot of baits there.
Good deal, McTim. Good deal on that one. Yep, a lot of baits, Neely. I got to ship them number 99.
99?
Yep,
How many baits you got in the bait room?
a lot.
Probably have like a thousand.
Anyway, go with this and we're going to bed.
Okay. I get it.
All right, number 100. My last pre-Pradco Bandit, and one of my favorites of all time, Purple Haze. Pre-Pradco. Probably shouldn't sell this one, but I know I got an extra one somewhere. Pre-Pradco, Purple Haze 300. Make sure you guys getting that followers giveaway too. Thank you, Bass Snatcher. All right, just got a few more. Let's do a little combo here. In the package, I've got a Chartreuse and Purple Craw Deep We Are. These aren't made anymore. And then I've got a Head and Sonar. So we'll do these two together. Here we go. Two in the package. One Rebel, Deep We Are, Chartreuse Purple Craw, and then a Head and Sonar Blade Bait. $2.99 on that deal. So 2 for onesies. It's gonna be a good deal for somebody. Thank you, Dan. All right, got 2 more baits. I'll move at least to the giveaways. All right, check this out. Here's a Storm Midwort. This is the transition between Rapala and Storm and Rapala. Storm Midwort in the package. Are you finding any pose? I haven't found any in a while. Jay Davis, I still got your stuff up here. I need to do a stream. Remind me, I got your stuff to sell. There's some good stuff in there too. Thank you, Bowfish. I do happen to have one more bomber here. All right, you guys got a minute and 2 on the giveaway. And I'm giving away a 6 cents flock hair jig, 3/8 ounce. Here's number 102. I bet I still got 100 baits I didn't sell tonight. So check this. I believe this is a 8A Fire Tiger Coach Dog Bomber. And it is a screw tail. Here we go. Last bait of the night. I don't see many of these 8As hanging around. I don't know much about them, to be honest with you. Is that a screw tail? I don't think that's a screw tail. Vern likes it. All right, guys, 3 seconds. Giveaway is running right now. Jim Peckinpah has won the giveaway. I think Jim won one last week, too. So, all right, guys, I'm going to jump off here. Assess the damage. Get some shipping labels printed and try to get this stuff out the next day or two. So, guys, I appreciate it. Well, I still got baits everywhere. Oh, by the way, I'll show you what we're going to have up here the next little preview of the next auction on Whatnot. So, you guys like balsa baits? Let me grab my phone here. I got hard to get balsa baits. Yeah, we'll have some jerk baits. I'll show you what we're going to have, Brandon, this weekend. These baits right here, these are West England wee baits. Those probably minimum $45, $50 right there. So I've got 3 of those. So we're going to auction some off. Check that guy right there. That is a tough dude. I could sell these on Woodbait Nation, but I'd rather put them on here because that way everybody has a chance to get, not one guy's trying to buy them all. There's some Build Ants fat free. Look at here. There's a couple deep flat A's in here. Lots of Build Ants fat free shads. These are some handmade balsas right here. I'm going to give one to Darius. There's an old Strike King right there. Old Strike King Series 4. Some more Normans. Look at that Build Ants. That's an old fat free shad. There's just that box. There's that Larry Nixon bomber someone was asking about. We got that Mark Menendez Rogue jerk baits. Look at here. We got some big, deep Rebel spoonbills. We got big rogues. We got some more Rapalas. We got Husky jerks. Ooh, that's a good shad wrap right there. It's a really good shad wrap. Some of these guys. Yeah, lots of stuff in here. This would be our prior Super Bowl Sunday show. Look here, Bagley DC9. More bandits. There's a khaki grayback missing an eye. More hot lips, but look at all these wee baits. Look at all those wee baits. Little purple ones. There's greenback. Look at there. There's more wee baits. Some really, really tough ones. I was actually offered like $100 for one of these the other day. Any pinfish? I don't think I have any pinfish. There's an old baby bass bandit. So this is just stuff that's upcoming. And then -1 guys, you want to be here. Man's guys. There's a 1- at the big one. There's a loudmouth. This is a beautiful bait, by the way. Some more striking. There's another deep tiny end. Double stamp Mans. There's old brown crawl double stamp. Gray Ghost double stamp. And then we got this Gray Ghost with the green sparkle. That's my favorite one. What's the black one? That's a Zara Spook right there. Some more jerk baits, some shadow wraps in here. More Normans. Really, really good box of stuff. Got 2 more boxes. This is the preview for the Super Bowl weekend. I am going to list the wee baits. Here. More fat frees, more bombers. Lots of Risto wraps in here. More Normans. That's an Academy bait, but damn, that looks good. There's a Bagley DB3. Thin ends. Somebody been asking for thin ends. There's a Flat Max Root Beer Chartreuse. And our last box, we got a bunch more deep divers. Hey, Brooks. So that's going to, I'll try to do that Super Bowl Sunday. We're going to have a Super Bowl party over here. So I'll schedule Super Bowl. It's going to be like, I'm going to do it like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So, all right, guys, y'all have a good one. Thanks for participating. Good to talk to you. Thank you all the first time buyers. You guys have a good one. We're going to raid somebody.